10, there's an effort at the state capitol to define when life begins. But 2 News reporter Liz Bryant found some who say there may be unintended consequences. Liz?
Russ, the personhood bill says life begins at conception, but doctors, like ones here at this fertility clinic, say that creates confusion for how they practice.
This is a day 1 fertilized egg.
It's all about day 1 for Dr. Stanley Pro, as he and lawmakers disagree about when life begins.
They're arguing that fertilization and conception are the same thing, and I will assure you that from a medical and biological standpoint, they are not.
Pro is concerned Senate Bill 1433 impacts his patients and his practice.
It doesn't say what the penalties are if you violate this law. And that's the big scary thing. You know, is that a manslaughter charge?
He questions if there are penalties for disposing of embryos, ones that may carry blindness, muscular dystrophy, or another life-changing trait.
What are you going to do to a couple that has 6 or 7 embryos back there that they don't want to use? And they ask us to dispose of them. And we go, we can't dispose of them. Are you going to make them have those children?
Senator Brian Crane from Tulsa, who wrote the bill, says that's not the case.
What this will do is it will not take away from any of the rights of a mother to have an abortion, the rights to birth control, the rights to in vitro fertilization. It just goes forward and says that there are certain rights that a child has.
But the bill does not define what those rights are. However, it has the same language as a law in Missouri that's been in place since 1989.
In vitro fertilization goes on throughout the state of Missouri. If a doctor wants to dispose of embryos, that will certainly be allowed in the state of Oklahoma.
Crane says it won't change how Dr. Pro practices.
This is the policy statement that goes beyond where we are currently and takes Oklahoma to as far as we can constitutionally be permitted to protect the unborn.
Now, this bill passed the Senate. It is in the House. If it clears there, it goes to Governor Fallin, who has the final say. Live in Midtown Tulsa, Liz Bryant, 2 News works for you.